Hi everyone, Sharon here with Creating with Sharon. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Winnipeg. So how are you all doing today? Doing okay. Just going to oh, there's Jimmy. He's been a little PETA today. So I'm just going to go on and so I can see the comments. Oh, there we go. Okay, so welcome. Appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And we're good to go. So tonight I'm going to use the Whimsical Tree Bundle. So this one right here. I'm just going to flip this around so everybody can see me. Just be a second here. And, oh shoot. Oh. It doesn't look like I can, looks like I messed up on this one, so I apologize for that. So I'm just gonna, oops. I'm not doing good today. Okay, so here we go. Looks like I messed up. Forgot to do something. So this is a card we're going to be making. And this is the bundle that I'm using for that. And it is the Whimsical Tree. And we're also going to use the Whimsical Wonder DSP. So it's just gorgeous. I just love the polished pink with the Mossy Meadow. Just beautiful, yay! And then I have my Mossy Meadow ink, my polished pink ink. I have some Versamart. I have the star-crossed embossing folder. And I have some, we're going to do some embossing, heat embossing with that. So let us get started. Okay guys, I can't see anything on my iPad that's in front of me. It locked up, so if I miss any comments, I apologize for that. I will comment when we're done. Okay, so first things first. Look how organized I am. Unbelievable, eh? Just put this right up here. So we have our card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and then I folded it and I scored it at 4 1/4. Then I'm going to burnish the edge, and that makes it for it's crisp and it actually folds nicely. So that's 8.5 by 5.5, and then I have a piece of cardstock. Or sorry, designer series paper, which is 4 by 4. And then I have a piece of cardstock, which is 3 by 4 1/4. Now you don't have to worry about catching all these dimensions because everything's going to be on my blog. I can't post anything here at the moment. They're having issues with Facebook. So, and this white piece is 3 inches by 3 1/8 and by 3 3/4 on that one. Okay, so let us get started. So there's our card base. Just going to put that to the side. And this piece here, I'm just going to adhere it onto the actual base. And I'm just going to glue that with my liquid glue. And polished pink and Mossy Meadow. Who would have thought, eh? Gorgeous color combination. I think it's a gorgeous color combination because I like pink. I'm just going to move this over a little bit to the left there. Now I'm going to take this piece here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my embossing machine. And while I have my embossing machine in, I'm going to cut out a couple of trees for myself. And they are in here. Just flip this over. And then 1, 2 trees. Okay. So with this piece here, you notice on this one here I have the stars showing. So what I did is I took my cardstock and I put it into my embossing folder and I pushed it all the way up to the top. So I'm not going to really worry about this side here because this side is going to be underneath this piece here, so you won't really see the difference there. Okay, so let's bring in my embossing folder, my Big Boss. dies there because I know I'll lose them. Okay. So I have one plate, then I have my embossing folder, and then I have my top plate. I've just seen better days, and then I'm just going to just run this on through. There we go. Okay. So there we have, it's embossed there. So now I'm going to just bring this back. I'm going to put this piece on. Oops. And put this piece in too, because I am doing some dies. And I'm going to bring in my Mossy Meadow, my polished pink, and I'm going to cut one Mossy Meadow of the larger one and a polished pink of the smaller one, and I'll run this all through. Okay, so now I'm done with the small one, small tree, but I still need a larger tree because I need 2 of those. I'll just take these guys off. And I'm just going to just run this through one more time with the polished pink. So my husband was outside when he came home from work. Got home, got changed, and went back out, and he put my snow tires on our CRV because apparently we're supposed to get some of that white stuff. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want it. Let's put it that way. Okay, so now we are going to bring in our, this is the piece that's going to go on right here. I'm just going to trim it back a bit. No, I'll just leave it. So now we're going to bring in the stamp. So you want this stamp here, and you want this stamp here, and you also want this one here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to stamp the larger tree. Just tap, tap, tap. And I'm just going to stamp this on the left-hand side of my basic white. Now I'm going to bring in this tree here. I'm going to stamp this one on the right-hand side, just like that. Sort of screwed that up a bit, but thank God that we have two sides, so we got 2 chances. So let's just try this again. I'll just ink this up and just woohoo. And now I'm going to ink this one up. And put this on the right hand side. Yay! And now I'm all done with this one for the moment. Okay, so now if you have a close look at these little balls on there, the Christmas ornament balls, they are done with, they're sort of shiny. So what I've done with that is I've taken this stamp here, I'm going to stamp it up in my Versamart. Now this works really good when you don't have your embossing powder that's the same color as your cardstock. So now I'm bringing in my polished pink, and now I'm going to stamp this into my polished pink, and now I'm going to put this on top of my tree. Just like that, and I screwed that one up again. Oh, that's okay, we'll just hide that. And now I'm going to bring in my clear embossing powder. I'm just going to just go over the tree, just like that. Put this out of the way. So I'm going to bring in my heat tool. I'm just going to warm it up a bit. So you're going to hear a little racket, and then when it gets hot, I'll bring it right up and show you what I've done with that. Get nice and warm. And now I'm going to just heat my embossing powder. So now it looks like shiny little ornaments. So now that I have the polished pink out, I'm just going to do my sentiment. I just hope I do this right because I don't want to have to just ink up my... I'm going to just put this to the right hand side of my card. Just like that. Okay, so I'm done with my inks for now. So now I'm going to bring these guys in. I'm going to move that to the side. I'm going to bring in my trees. And I'm going to bring in my Wink of Stella. There we go. And I'm just going to color my trees. Give them a wee bit of bling. And I'm just going to do the tree. I'm not going to do the trunk of it at all. Just that. And that just gives it a wee bit of bling. And of course my cards wouldn't be my cards if I didn't have bling, right? So there we have the bling. And that, can you see that? Just pretty. So now we're going to adhere it onto our card base, or to where our sentiments are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. So actually, let's just use up the rest of these. So all I'm going to do is just cut these guys in half. And put dimensional into the center of that one. And also into the center of the other two. Okay, so see where I'm sort of messed that up? Well, we'll just fix that. So I'll just bring this tree over to hide it. So I'll put one tree there. I'll put this one over here, and then we'll bring in the smaller one and put it right here. Okay, so before I adhere this, I'm just going to trim the trunks down to there, just like that. And now I'm going to bring in my card base. And we're going to bring this piece in. So what I did on these guys is I just went over it with my Wink of Stella and just colored the stars, but you guys don't need to watch me do all that. Just to give you an idea of how I did that. Just like that. And then I'm going to put this piece right about there. And I'm going to glue this piece down. And just put it over just like that. You don't want to take it too far over to the left, because you don't want to see this piece right here, right? I mean, I'm sure you could trim it off, but I'm going to just leave it. And I'm just going to just butt this one right up against it. And I'm going to use dimensionals on this one here. Fairly quick and easy card to do. I did do the inside of this one here, and I'll just show you that once we get these all in place. I'm just all done with that one. Bring in a brand new one and just add a couple in the center. And then you want to adhere this piece onto your card base, just like that. Now, I'm not done yet. I'm going to grab some rhinestones, because every card needs a wee bit of bling. I'm going to put one here, and one here. And let's now you want to do odd numbers, so I'm going to do 5, and then we'll just put this up. There it is. And I'm just going to put this one up over here. Okay, quick and easy card to do. Right? That didn't take very long. So there's the one I did tonight. This is the one, my sample one. So if you open it up, I did finish the inside on this one here. So what I did is I stamped it, then I stamped off, and then I stamped off again to give it that layered look right there. So those are the cards that I did tonight for using the Whimsical Tree bundle and the Whimsy Wonder Designer Series paper. Before I let you go, I'm just going to just show you a couple more cards using that same bundle. So I did this one here. I probably did this one for a Facebook Live, but how versatile that bundle is. They all look completely different, and then I did this one too. So that was using the Whimsical Trees. So let's just put these to the side. I'm just going to just show you the new bundle that's coming out, that's already out, and it is the Eden's Garden. So there's the Designer Series paper. It's gorgeous. It's got basically 3 colors: soft succulent, evening evergreen, and gold. Just beautiful, right? And here's the stamp set. And there's dies that go with that also. So you get 5 dies. Oh, I gotta put these on magnets. I haven't got around to it yet. So we have something, we could probably put a label on that. This is an edging. This actually make wreaths, and then there's some flowers. So I'm just going to show you a couple cards that I did using this gorgeous bundle. So this one here, oops. This one here, what I did is I embossed some vellum using the Thank You embossing folder, and then I just ran the edge of the cardstock using the edged, this one here, through, and then I just added a piece of DSP and just wrapped it with ribbon. Easy, says thanks, perfect for quick and easy to do, perfect for a thank you card. Then I used the same embossing folder, and what I did is that with this bundle you get, you have a chance of getting the Ever Eden cotton paper. Now the cotton paper and the Designer Series paper is while quantities last. So if you're thinking of getting it, I strongly should suggest that you're looking at getting it as soon as you can. So it comes in 2 colors, Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. So what I did on this one is I embossed the Evening Evergreen and then just added some gold. And I used the same embossing folder that I did it on the other one, and I used the same edging on that one. So there's card number 2. And then card number 3, what I did, I also did some embossing with another embossing folder, the Time Worn embossing folder. I embossed that, glued it right onto my card base, and did the stamp on basic white and did the edging with that, and then just put a little bow onto it. Added a few dimensions, or a few of the gold pearls on that, and that was card number 3. Now it does come with rhinestones, but when I ordered my bundle, they weren't available to us in Canada at that moment, so I haven't gone in and reordered it as of yet. Okay, so that's a couple things. A couple more things I want to talk to you guys about tonight is tomorrow is the last day to register for my my stampin' party. And the first time I'm trying this, what we're doing is we're getting together. We're going to make 4 cards using the Angels of Peace stamp set. And with your admission fee, you get the Angels of Peace stamp set, the supplies, all the supplies to make 4 cards, plus a party ticket. Now the party ticket will get is your ticket to win prizes. So you do have to keep that handy, because I don't have record of it whatsoever. I just have my side. And the prizes, so far I've got 2 stamp sets, some designer series paper, and I'm still working on other things that are going to be available. Like I said, registration closes tomorrow. You can either let me know. I do have a couple classes coming up on November the 20th. This is for Winnipeg people only. I'm doing a live card class at the Military Family Resource Center out at the base on November 20th, which is a Saturday evening. Starts at quarter to 7 to 8:30, and we're doing 8 Christmas cards, 4 designs. You make 2 of each, and that is $20. I'm also going to be at the Charleswood Senior Center on November the 24th, which is a Wednesday, starting at 1 o'clock, 1 till 3, and we're doing 4 Christmas cards, and those are for $20. Just letting you know, guys, also know that the online sale is happening on the from the 16th to the 18th of November. 10% off all cardstock, 10% off or 20% off inks, and then 20% off all the dies that are in the annual catalog. There's nothing from the holiday catalog is going to be on sale, just that. And having said that, you can get more for your buck if you want to do the starter kit. So for $100, you can get $165 worth of free product. $165 product for $100. Okay, but then when the sale starts, you can add that to your, so you can basically get more for your buck on that. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I am going to go upstairs and see how my Jimmy's doing. He had another rough day today. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And again, this is a Ever Eden bundle. So there's a couple cards from that. And then this is the card that we did tonight, along with these guys here, which I've done in previously, just to show you how versatile that bundle actually is. Well, thanks for joining me today, and sorry about the screw up on the phone. Figures, right? Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks again. I appreciate it, and you all have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.